When the woman who loves you the most suddenly goes silent, it can feel confusing and unsettling. But there's more to this behavior than meets the eye. In the modern world, women navigate relationships differently, balancing independence, self-care, and connection. Today I'm going to reveal why the woman who deeply cares for you might choose to ignore you, and how understanding this can shift your entire perspective on love and relationships. Stay tuned, because this insight will change the way you see those moments of silence. 1. Independence as a love language. In today's world, women are redefining how they express love. The modern woman values her independence as much as she values connection. Ignoring you in this context doesn't mean she cares any less. On the contrary, it's often a sign that she wants to maintain her sense of self within the relationship. When she loves you, she might pull back to re-establish her autonomy, to prove to herself and to you that she's not losing her identity. This isn't a test of your patience. It's a reaffirmation of her strength and her respect for herself. To understand this more deeply, consider the pressures women face today. From balancing careers, personal aspirations, social circles, and relationships, modern women are constantly battling to keep their individuality intact. The act of ignoring a partner can sometimes stem from an instinctual need to hold on to their own space, ensuring they don't feel suffocated or overly dependent. This is particularly important in a world that often pushes women to prove their worth and independence, making it crucial for them to demonstrate, both to themselves and their partners, that they remain whole outside of any romantic connection. When a woman creates distance, she's often reflecting on how she fits within the relationship while maintaining her sense of self. She might ask herself, am I giving too much? Am I still me, or am I becoming a reflection of us? It's a powerful and complex process, but understanding that this space allows her to continue loving you deeply without losing her own identity makes it easier for you to respect those moments of silence. The key for you, as her partner, is to see these moments not as rejection, but as a reinforcement of the healthy boundaries that allow love to grow. It's an acknowledgement that she wants to show up as the best version of herself, and that requires moments of solitude and personal reaffirmation. 2. Testing emotional maturity. The modern dating landscape is filled with uncertainty, and women have developed subtle ways of measuring a partner's emotional resilience. Ignoring you can be a way of seeing how you react under pressure. Will you chase, become insecure, or will you hold your ground? Women today are attracted to partners who are stoic, who can remain composed even when the waters are rough. Your reaction to her distance can be a silent indicator of your maturity. If she truly loves you, she's observing your reactions more than you realize. This test isn't about playing games or creating unnecessary drama. It's a subconscious measure of how well you handle emotions. In an era where emotional intelligence is increasingly valued over superficial qualities, the way a man responds to distance can reveal volumes about his character. If she steps back and you spiral into doubt or chase her aggressively, it signals insecurity and neediness, traits that are red flags for most modern women who seek stability. However, if you stay composed, maintain your routine, and respect her need for space, you demonstrate that you are a strong, confident partner who can weather life's storms. Modern women, especially those who are ambitious and self-aware, are drawn to partners who exude stability. They need to know that in times of challenge, they won't be the ones holding the relationship together alone. When a woman who loves you decides to create space, it's often because she wants to see if you'll remain the anchor she needs or become a wave of uncertainty. Your ability to stay grounded during her moments of distance speaks to your capacity to support and understand her when bigger challenges come your way. This isn't a test you pass by doing more, but by doing less, remaining calm, confident, and rooted in your own sense of self. It's a quiet assurance that tells her, "I am here when you're ready," which is far more attractive than any grand, immediate gesture. 3. Overstimulation and the need for space. With constant notifications, social media, and the pressures of modern living, life can become overwhelming. The woman who deeply loves you might need time to disconnect, not because she's uninterested, but because she's overwhelmed. Her ignoring you is often a method to regain mental and emotional clarity. It's a way to recharge so that she can show up as her best self when she's with you. Think about how the modern world operates: fast, loud, and never-ending. From work emails to social media updates, there's always a stream of information competing for attention. For the modern woman who juggles a job, social obligations, hobbies, and a relationship, it can become too much. Ignoring her partner for a while becomes a way to filter out the noise and reconnect with herself. It's not an act of pushing you away, it's an act of preserving her sanity. Women today have learned that without this time to recharge, they risk emotional exhaustion, which can affect their overall well-being and their ability to invest in the relationship. The pressure to always be available, attentive, and responsive can make a person feel like they're constantly on. Ignoring you becomes a boundary-setting mechanism, one that ensures she has the energy and emotional balance to engage meaningfully when she's present. If you recognize this behavior and respond with patience and understanding, you become the safe space she seeks. It's crucial not to interpret her need for space as a decline in affection, but as a necessary pause to rejuvenate. The modern woman respects a partner who respects her need to step back, knowing that it will only lead to deeper connection when she returns. 4. The pursuit of balance. In the modern age, balance is everything. The woman who truly loves you is often fighting a battle to maintain balance between her career, her personal goals, and the relationship she's nurturing with you. When she pulls away or seems to ignore you, it's not because you're less important. It's because she's trying to keep all aspects of her life aligned. Balance is something that doesn't come easily in a society that demands excellence in every aspect of life. Women today are expected to excel at work, stay healthy, maintain friendships, and invest in relationships, all while keeping up with personal development and self-care. The result? Sometimes something has to give, and that something might be the constant availability to a partner. Ignoring you or pulling back allows her to recalibrate. It's her way of making sure that she's not over-investing in one area at the expense of another. A modern woman knows that to sustain a meaningful relationship, she can't afford to neglect her own ambitions or health. By creating distance, she's prioritizing balance, showing that she's a multifaceted individual who values her career, passions, and well-being as much as she values you. If you can appreciate this rather than feeling sidelined, you show her that you understand the complexities of her life. Supporting her pursuit of balance without pressure or judgment makes you an invaluable partner, someone who adds to her life rather than demands from it. This mindset shifts you from being just another source of expectation to being her source of support. 5. Guarding against emotional burnout. The fear of emotional burnout is real, especially in a society that places immense pressure on women to be everything at once: strong, nurturing, ambitious, and loving. The woman who loves you deeply knows that giving her all the time, can lead to exhaustion. Ignoring you, then, is often a form of self-preservation. It's a silent reminder that she needs to care for herself to keep caring for you. Emotional burnout isn't just a catchphrase. It's a state of being that leaves someone feeling depleted, detached, and unable to engage meaningfully. For modern women, who are often balancing multiple roles, taking time to disconnect is vital. When she takes this space, it's an act of self-care, a declaration that she knows her limits and won't compromise her health for the sake of appearances or obligations. Women who love deeply often risk giving too much, to the point where they might forget to leave room for themselves. By taking a step back and ignoring a partner temporarily, they're recharging their emotional batteries. It ensures that when they come back, they're re-engaged, refreshed, and ready to continue building the relationship. If you understand this and allow her the time without resentment, you're showing her that you're more than just a partner. You're someone who truly has her best interests at heart. In a relationship that respects these boundaries, love flourishes because both partners recognize that to give their best, they must first be their best. Her periods of silence are a testament to her desire to keep loving you in a way that's sustainable and healthy. 6. Avoiding routine and predictability. Relationships can become predictable, and for the modern woman who craves excitement and growth, routine can feel stifling. Ignoring you is sometimes her way of shaking up the dynamic, keeping the relationship fresh and avoiding stagnation. It's not meant to create drama, but to ensure that the spark remains. Imagine the monotony that can settle into long-term relationships, predictable conversations, routine dates, and the same patterns repeated endlessly. For a modern woman who values progress and stimulation, this can lead to restlessness. The act of creating distance or pulling back, even momentarily, can breathe life back into the connection. It's a reminder to both of you that desire thrives on a sense of novelty and anticipation. Ignoring you can also act as a way to reignite her own passion and curiosity. It reminds her of the reasons she was drawn to you in the first place, outside the day-to-day humdrum. This subtle recalibration can make the moments when she does re-engage with you more meaningful, charged with a renewed sense of energy and affection. Responding to this with openness and playfulness, rather than anxiety, shows her that you, too, value a relationship that evolves and stays vibrant. It communicates that you understand the importance of keeping things dynamic and that you're not afraid of the natural ebb and flow of love. 7. The strategic pause. Lastly, the strategic pause. Women today understand the power of mystery and anticipation. Sometimes, when she distances herself, it's a deliberate move to create space for both of you to reflect on what you have. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, as the saying goes, and the modern woman knows this. Her moments of silence can reignite your desire and remind both of you why you're drawn to each other in the first place. It's a reminder that time apart can strengthen time together. In a world where constant connection is the norm, taking a step back can be an act of defiance against the pressure to always be available. When she does this, she's intentionally creating an environment where both partners can pause and appreciate what they have. It's a move that acknowledges that too much of even a good thing can lead to saturation. The strategic pause allows for reflection and longing to build, making the next interaction richer. Women who practice this know that anticipation can be a powerful tool in keeping the relationship exciting. It's not about playing hard to get, but about preserving the spark that brought you together. The distance can make you both realize how much you miss and value each other, rekindling a deeper level of appreciation. Understanding this dynamic and not panicking or assuming the worst allows the relationship to mature. You show her that you trust the foundation you've built together, which reinforces her belief in the relationship's strength. Now you know why a woman who loves you might sometimes ignore you. It's not indifference, but depth. If this brought you insight, hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more on relationships and Stoic wisdom. Thanks for watching.